Sister Wives. Season 19, Episode 27, Full Recap Analysis. Part 1. Kody Brown exposes the truth. Robyn in tears. Season 19 of Sister Wives has delivered some of the most emotional, raw, and revealing moments in the show's history. By episode 27, tensions within the Brown family have reached a boiling point. What began as a show about a polygamous family navigating the complexities of plural marriage has evolved into a deep exploration of fractured relationships, disillusionment, and personal identity. This episode, titled The Breaking Point, serves as a major milestone in the family's journey. It peels back the layers of Kody's relationships with Robyn, Meri, Janelle, and, in absentia, Christine, revealing painful truths and unresolved issues that have been simmering for years. In this detailed recap and analysis, we will explore the episodes scene by scene, highlighting emotional moments, key dialogue, and fan reactions to this seismic installment. The episode opens with somber shots of Flagstaff, Arizona. The once hopeful dream of building on Coyote Pass now feels like a distant memory. The camera lingers on the empty lots, symbolizing both the physical and emotional distance that has grown between the family members. We hear Kody's voice in a confessional. There was a time when I believed we'd all live here, together, in harmony. But that dream is dead, and I'm starting to realize I might be the one who killed it. This stark admission sets the tone for an episode that is less about external challenges and more about the internal collapse of the Brown family's unity. Opening scenes. Kody's confession. The first major scene takes place at Robyn's house. Kody arrives, looking weary and defeated. The tension is palpable. Robyn greets him with a forced smile, but it's clear that both are emotionally drained. Kody sinks into a chair and begins to vent. He speaks candidly about his frustration with the other wives, particularly Janelle, who he feels has abandoned the vision of their family. Janelle used to be my partner in this. Now I don't even know who she is anymore. Robyn listens, but as Kody's words become more bitter, tears well up in her eyes. In a confessional, she admits, "I'm heartbroken. I wanted this family. I still want it. But I don't know how to fix what's broken." Meri's isolation. We shift to Meri's home. Alone, she tends to her small bed and breakfast business and reflects on how isolated she has become. There's so much distance between me and Kody, between me and everyone. Sometimes I wonder if I'm even part of this family anymore. Meri's sadness is almost tangible. The producers intersperse clips of happier times, family gatherings, group vacations, contrasting sharply with the loneliness Meri feels now. Janelle speaks out. Janelle meets with one of the producers in a one-on-one interview. She's calm, but resolute. "I'm tired of being blamed for Kody's unhappiness. We all made choices. I've tried my best to hold this family together, but I can't do it alone." Janelle also talks about Coyote Pass. That land was supposed to be our future. Now it just feels like an empty promise. The camera shows footage of Coyote Pass again. Beautiful, but empty and untouched. Robyn's emotional breakdown. Midway through the episode, Robyn and Kody sit outside on the patio. Robyn tries to express her feelings, but the weight of the conversation overwhelms her. "I feel like I'm the last one standing, trying to fight for this family, and I don't know if anyone else cares." She breaks down sobbing. Kody looks on helpless, clearly frustrated but unable to comfort her in a way that truly helps. In a confessional, Kody reflects, "I thought plural marriage would make me a better man, but maybe it's just shown me how flawed I really am." Broken promises, the dream of Coyote Pass has become a symbol of failure. Emotional isolation. Each wife is grappling with loneliness in her own way. Kody's self-reflection. For perhaps the first time, Kody is starting to acknowledge his role in the family's collapse. Robyn's sorrow. Robyn is no longer just the favorite wife. She's now the emotional epicenter of the family's pain. Fan reactions. Social media highlights. Robyn crying just broke my heart. You can tell she wanted this family more than anyone. I've never seen Kody look this defeated. Maybe he's finally realizing how much damage he's done. Meri's scenes were the saddest. She looks so lonely. Why is she still hanging on? The episode builds toward a key family meeting. The preview at the end of this segment shows Kody calling all the wives together for what he describes as the most important conversation we've ever had. The call for a family meeting. Following the emotional conversations at Robin's house, Kody reaches a breaking point. He decides that the family can no longer exist in limbo. If there's any hope of salvaging what remains of their plural marriage, they need to come together and speak honestly no more. Hiding behind separate homes, no more polite silence masking resentment. We can't keep living like this, Kody says in a confessional. We need to either heal or we need to face the truth that this is over. He begins calling each wife individually, asking them to come to a meeting at Kody Pass. His voice quivers slightly as he speaks to Janelle. I know you're angry. I know we haven't been on the same page. But please, for the sake of the family, Janelle, after a pause, agrees. Mary answers his call with guarded warmth. Of course, Kody, I'll be there. Even though her heart is heavy, she still clings to the hope that something positive could emerge. The gathering at Kody Pass. The next scene is both visually stunning and emotionally charged. The family gathers on the land that was supposed to represent their future. The vast, open sky and red earth stretch out behind them, underscoring the emptiness they feel inside. Robin arrives first with Kody. She looks nervous, clutching her arms as if shielding herself from the emotional storm she knows is coming. Janelle arrives next, her face set with quiet determination. She keeps her distance, standing slightly apart from Kody and Robin. Mary is last to arrive. She looks around the property with a mixture of nostalgia and sorrow. The family forms a loose circle. There's an awkward silence before Kody finally speaks. I don't know where to begin. I just know that if we don't talk now, we may never have the chance again. He admits he's been struggling with feelings of failure, with the breakdown of his relationships, with the guilt of not being able to hold the family together. Robin's eyes fill with tears almost immediately. I don't want this to end. I've always wanted the family. I didn't sign up for this to be just you and me, Kody. Her voice cracks, and she looks pleadingly at Janelle and Mary. Janelle sighs deeply before responding. I never wanted this either, but Kody, you've made it impossible for us to be part of your life. You shut us out. You chose Robin over the rest of us, whether you admit it or not. Kody protests weakly, but even he knows her words carry truth. Mary finally speaks, her voice soft but firm. I've felt invisible for so long. I don't know why I stayed. Maybe it's because I hoped one day we'd have a conversation like this, where we'd finally be honest. The conversation intensifies. Kody admits something that shocks both Mary and Janelle. There were times I thought about walking away. I thought about just being with Robin and leaving all of this behind. I didn't because I didn't want to be the villain, but in staying, I became one anyway. Robin gasps audibly. You thought about leaving me with all of this, with this broken family? Janelle's face hardens. So all this time, while I was fighting to hold on, you were planning your escape? The tension is palpable. The symbolism of Kody Pass. At this point, the camera cuts to sweeping drone shots of Kody Pass. The empty lots, the half-finished dreams, the untouched land all serve as a metaphor for the Brown family itself, full of potential that was never realized. Mary looks out at the horizon. We bought this land thinking it would keep us together, but land can't fix what's broken inside us. Robin's breakdown. Robin tries to speak but can barely form words through her sobs. I feel like I'm losing everything. I didn't want to be the only wife. I didn't want this. I don't know how to fix it. She collapses onto the bench nearby, face buried in her hands. Kody's reflection. In a confessional filmed after the meeting, Kody is somber. Maybe I was chasing a dream that was never real. Maybe I was trying to build a family that couldn't exist in the world we live in. Hard truths revealed. Kody's admission of wanting to walk away shocks his wives. Robin's grief. No longer just the favored wife, Robin is portrayed as a woman devastated by the collapse of her family. Unfulfilled dreams. Kody Pass stands as a powerful symbol of the Browns' broken unity. Janelle speaking her truth. I've been waiting years for this moment. Robin finally realizes this isn't just Kody and her anymore. Heartbreaking. That land represents everything that went wrong. Sister Wives Kody Brown finally reveals the real reason polygamy was a total failure. Kody Brown from Sister Wives openly shared the reason why his marriages to Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown didn't work out. His first 3 marriages ended between 2021 and 2023, leaving him in an exclusive relationship with his only remaining wife, Robin Brown. Kody is now focused on healing after his 3 divorces and moving forward with his life. In Sister Wives Season 19, Kody realized that he no longer wanted to pursue polygamy. However, Robin expressed her willingness to try polygamy again if there were guarantees of success in the future. Recently, Kody revealed the reason why his polygamous relationships with Janelle, Mary, and Christine failed, and how his hope of having a polygamous household was destroyed. TLC recently posted a video from Sister Wives Season 19 Tell All, where Kody seemingly accepted responsibility for the end of his 3 marriages. He admitted that polygamy can't succeed in a household when the husband falls in love with one of the wives. He confessed that he developed feelings for Robin, which ultimately led to the end of his relationships with Mary, Janelle, and Christine. Kody said, "I fell in love. Hard. What Kody's reason why polygamy was unsuccessful for him means Kody is trying to hold himself accountable. Kody finally accepted that he was the reason why his relationships with Mary, Janelle, and Christine failed. He is now taking responsibility instead of trying to paint his ex-wives as the main culprits. Throughout the years, Kody consistently blamed Mary, Janelle, and Christine for not being good sister wives to Robin, leading to the downfall of their polygamous family. He accused Christine of not fostering strong relationships with other sister wives and told Mary he didn't want to be intimate with her. Kody had never previously addressed his own faults on camera. Now, Kody appears to have gained the confidence to acknowledge that he was truly in love with Robin from the start. He also admitted that his feelings for Robin contributed to the breakdown of his other marriages. Ultimately, it's a relief to see Kody finally recognizing that his connection with Robin was a major factor in the dissolution of his relationships with his other 3 wives. He accepted responsibility for the outcomes instead of continuing to place blame on his former wives. Hopefully, Kody's admission signifies a positive turning point in his life and helps him become a better person. Our take on Kody's reason for failing at polygamy. Kody openly embraces his feelings for Robin. All 3 sister wives had previously mentioned that Kody's strong bond with Robin made him neglect his responsibilities towards them. Christine even said that Kody rarely spent any time with her because he likely prioritized being with his favorite wife at her house. Everyone in the family was aware of Kody and Robin's special bond, but they always refused to accept it. However, Kody has finally spoken the truth and admitted his own fault. His newfound candor and willingness to take accountability might make him a more likable cast member among Sister Wives fans. Sister Wives. I changed my mind. I think Robin Mary Brown. We'll be friends again for this reason. While I previously thought Sister Wives stars, Mary and Robin Brown wouldn't be friends again, I have since changed my mind. Sister Wives Season 19 was split into 2 parts that had a few-month hiatus in between. The first half focused on the drama between former patriarch Kody Brown and his exes Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown, as they were all trying to move on from each other and their financial ties. The second half of the season shed light on the Brown family coping with the loss of Kody and Janelle's son Garrison Brown's death by suicide. The Sister Wives Season 19. Tell All is currently airing. There have been a lot of off-limits topics for Kody and Robin, but the pair talking about Mary was not one of them. I've seen the cast members go through many different personal and collective peaks and valleys, but I'm certain that Robin entering the family in 2010 as Kody's 4th wife was the beginning of the end. Kody played favorites, and Robin was his only favorite. To that end, I know Mary and Robin have a lot of history, but I think they will get past it. Mary-Robin's friendship is complicated. Years of ups-downs. Mary was the only sister wife who had a close relationship with Robin. The pair were confidants at first, and Robin even offered to be a surrogate for Mary if she wanted to have another baby. However, where things fell apart between the two was with Robin failing to keep her promises to Mary, and also having an active role in becoming Kody's favorite wife. According to Mary best friend Jen Sullivan, Robin acted like a good friend to Mary, but would go on to ignore her and hurt her feelings. By the end of Sister Wives season 19, Robin acted torn up about the state of her friendship with Mary, and Mary was resolved to move on. However, the conversation came up during the tell-all about the future of their friendship. Robin made it seem like she was waiting on Mary, while Mary didn't seem interested at the time in pursuing things with Robin. I think that Mary will come around to Robin, as Mary has a nostalgic personality. Mary held on to her marriage to Kody for so long, and I think she's run into trouble letting her relationship with Robin completely go. Mary Kody's friendship will influence. Mary Robbins. Mary Kody are friends now. The other reason why I'm sure that Mary and Robin will reconnect is because Mary has reconnected with Kody. During the season 19 tell-all, both Mary and Kody relayed that they were in a good place with each other. Since Kody and Robin are attached at the hip, and Robin allegedly still has hope for the family being closer, I think Kody and Mary's continued friendship will weigh on Robin. Given the history and once close bond Mary and Robin shared, and Mary's 2025 friendship with Kody, I now think Mary's iciness towards Robin will melt. Would Mary-Robin being friends be positive for either? It would likely lead to future tensions. I have changed my mind to believe Mary and Robin will come back together again in the future. But that doesn't mean I think it's a good idea. Resentment has built between the two of them, and I thought Mary was trying to move on from Kody and Robin. Mary backstepping into an entanglement and complicated friendship with Robin again, I see as a detriment to the Sister Wives star. Mary has more to lose than Robin, and I think Robin wants to be friends with Mary to save face. Has Janelle Brown replaced Christine Brown and her other Sister Wives? She made new girlfriends. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown ended her 29-year spiritual marriage to polygamist Kody Brown in 2022, marking a significant turning point in her life. Her decision to leave stemmed from Kody's emotional neglect and his strained relationships with their 6 children: Logan, Madison, Hunter, Garrison, Gabriel, and Savannah Brown. Janelle, who valued her independence within the polygamous structure, felt Kody's favoritism toward his 4th wife Robin and his disengagement from her family unit made the marriage untenable. This exit followed Christine Brown's departure in 2021 and preceded Mary Brown's in 2023, leaving Kody with only Robin Brown. Leaving Kody reshaped Janelle's relationships with her former sister wives. The Sister Wives season 19 stars' bond with Christine strengthened significantly as they supported each other through their separations, united by shared experiences and Christine's role in raising Janelle's children. However, physical distance has introduced challenges to their closeness. Janelle lives in North Carolina, while Christine lives in Utah. Janelle's relationships with Mary and Robin are complicated and distant. Separated from her sister wives, Janelle has leaned into nurturing her relationships with her girlfriends. Read on to learn more about Janelle's social network. Janelle and Christine got closer. After divorcing Kody Brown, they led very different lives. The deepened bond between Janelle and Christine is particularly striking, given their lack of closeness during their shared marriage to Kody. Their differing personalities, highlighted in Sister Wives season 19, contributed to the distance between the two women. Christine is driven by emotion, while Janelle is logical and stoic. Christine's romantic nature contrasts with Janelle's grounded pragmatism. Christine struggled with jealousy as Kody's most envious wife, whereas Janelle, the least jealous, valued her independence and appreciated Kody's absence some nights. Meanwhile, Christine often felt overlooked and neglected by his divided attention. The two women couldn't have been more different. A key factor in Janelle and Christine's lack of closeness during their marriages to Kody was their contrasting lifestyles. Janelle served as a breadwinner for the Brown family, often away at work. In contrast, Christine embraced the role of stay-at-home mom, taking on the primary responsibility of raising the Brown children while the other adults worked. Supporting such a large family demanded significant financial effort, which kept Janelle occupied. Combined with their differing personalities, meant the two women rarely spent time together, further limiting the Sister Wives season 19 stars' ability to form a strong bond. Janelle and Christine's deep friendship, rooted in shared experiences and mutual care, remains resilient, undeterred by distance or time, showcasing a profound connection that continues to thrive. After parting ways with Kody, Janelle and Christine forged a stronger connection, celebrating the holidays together with their children. Despite now living far apart, the Sister Wives season 19 stars maintain their bond. When Janelle faced the tragic loss of her son, Garrison Brown, at age 25, Christine provided unwavering support. Janelle and Christine's deep friendship, rooted in shared experiences and mutual care, remains resilient, undeterred by distance or time, showcasing a profound connection that continues to thrive. Is Janelle still close to Mary and Robin? They were driven apart during the COVID-19 pandemic. While Janelle and Mary enjoy a cordial relationship, Robin and Janelle's relationship is distant and tense. Janelle, who left Kody in 2022, has minimal contact with Robin, focusing instead on her independence and family. Their strained dynamic stems from Janelle's belief that Kody and Robin mistreated her children during the COVID-19 pandemic. Kody and his fourth wife were so strict about viral mitigation that they ended up cutting off contact with some of the older children. While Robin held out hope that Kody and Janelle could reunite, that ship seems to have sailed. By 2025, with Mary, Janelle, and Christine having left Kody, Robin remains his sole wife, living a monogamous life. Robin's inconsistent storytelling during Sister Wives season 19 exacerbated her issues with Janelle, as her shifting narratives strained family trust. Her attempts to mediate Kody's strained relationships with his adult children often made things worse, particularly with Janelle's and Christine's kids. Kody's older kids often felt Robin's children received preferential treatment from their father, which led to a lot of resentment. By 2025, with Mary, Janelle, and Christine having left Kody, Robin remains his sole wife, living a monogamous life. Janelle has leaned on her girlfriends more and more. Tonight, I'm grateful for friends old and new. When Janelle was still married to Kody, she was part of a huge clan. At his peak, Kody had 4 wives and 18 children, so there was never a shortage of people around. When Janelle walked away from Kody, she walked away from the plural lifestyle. Unlike her sister wives, Janelle enjoyed polygamy. She liked the lifestyle, so walking away wasn't easy. Since branching out on her own, Janelle has had to form new social bonds with people outside of her former family. The Sister Wives season 19 star has been spending more and more time with her girlfriends. When you have friends who show up to a birthday trip, last month, ready to bring the laughs. Janelle and her girlfriends recently went on a road trip to celebrate her birthday, and she posted photos from the trip to Instagram. When you have friends who show up to a birthday trip, last month, ready to bring the laughs, reads Janelle's caption, "Tonight I'm grateful for friends old and new." The photos feature Janelle and her friends wearing branded matching hats and t-shirts, having a great time. In the old days, Janelle would have celebrated her birthday with the massive Brown family, but these days, the Sister Wives season 19 star is building her own social network. I think it's time to change Sister Wives' one-on-one episode format. I'm not learning anything new. Throughout Sister Wives season 19, I've been wondering how the one-on-one episodes were going to feel, and after watching, I think they need to change their format if there are future seasons of the show. While Sister Wives season 19 has felt like an unprecedented effort for the Brown family, who's gone through one of the most difficult tragedies imaginable in the last 2 years, I've been looking ahead to the one-on-one episodes of the season for some time, after seeing so much of the family shift and change in recent months. Hearing their updates felt like it was important. Sister Wives season 19, which featured Kody Brown and Robin Brown figuring out their relationship as his ex-wives. Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Mary Brown moved through the new phases of their lives has been a roller coaster. From Christine's wedding to David Woolley and Mary's move to Perot in Utah, things changed for everyone in the family. Janelle's changes, which included the tragic passing of her son Garrison Brown, along with a major move to North Carolina, may have been the most substantial, but there was a lot to unpack during one-on-one that I feel didn't make it to air. Sister Wives one-on-one episodes have been the same for years. The style isn't fun anymore. While Sister Wives tell-all episodes, traditionally called one-on-one specials, are at the end of the season and allow the family to speak about their experiences, they've had the same tough format for years. With each adult in the Brown family coming forward and sitting down with host Sukanya Krishnan, it seemed like they might be a good way for the family to talk about each other in a more candid, genuine way without hurting one another's feelings at first. As the episodes have continued season after season, it's become clear the format doesn't work for a genuine, honest wrap-up. Instead, the format gives some the ability to be boldly honest, while others refuse to really speak up. Kody, who spends all of his time during the episodes skirting Sukanya's questions and refusing to answer things directly, benefits from the format, as he can speak about what he wants without anyone correcting him entirely. For others, like Christine, Janelle, and Mary, who would benefit from conversation and perspective shifts, the format is too straightforward. The Brown family needs to communicate with one another rather than around one another, meaning the one-on-one specials should be more of a family group effort. Sister Wives one-on-one episodes are too compartmentalized. Everyone is too isolated. While the format of the family sitting down with Sukanya is played out, another element of the one-on-one episodes I can't get behind is how compartmentalized and isolated everything is. While Sukanya does poke at some of the honest admissions from cast members, most of the time she's there to listen and lead the conversation. Sister Wives' end-of-season wrap-up episodes would benefit from the family getting to speak to one another about the things they've said and done, and while it would be more dramatic, it would keep them accountable for their behavior at the same time. Sister Wives one-on-one. Host won't dig in deep. They're not asking the right questions. Although the Sister Wives one-on-one episodes are supposed to get to the root of the family's problems, it's clear that Sukanya and the rest of the team behind the scenes aren't allowed to ask the sort of question fans want. I think a lot of the time, the host is either asking questions that Kody refuses to answer or isn't asking the tough questions at all. That's a problem, as the tell-all episodes are supposed to provide insight and clarity into tough or confusing moments. With new direction, Sister Wives one-on-one episodes could be a great element of the show. Sister Wives. Season 19, Episode 26. TLC cuts all ties with Kody Robin. Fans have been waiting for this for a long time. A television legacy shaken to its core. When Sister Wives first aired on TLC back in 2010, few could have predicted just how profoundly it would impact American television, social dialogue, and cultural norms around marriage and family. The Brown family, headed by patriarch Kody Brown and his 4 wives Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robin, introduced audiences to the often misunderstood and controversial world of polygamy. Over the years, the show chronicled the family's highs and lows, from legal struggles and relocations to emotional milestones and painful fractures. But by the time viewers reached season 19, episode 26, the narrative had shifted dramatically. What once started as a unique glimpse into a large, cooperative family unit had deteriorated into a complex web of conflict, favoritism, resentment, and division. And in a dramatic twist that has shaken the show's loyal fanbase to its core, TLC has finally cut all ties with Kody and Robin Brown, a decision many fans believe was long overdue. This article will take a deep dive into the journey that brought us to this pivotal moment, examining the relationships, the drama, the fan reactions, and most importantly, what this means for the future of Sister Wives and the individuals whose lives have been laid bare for over a decade. The Brown family began as a radical yet tight-knit example of modern polygamy. Kody Brown, a self-assured man with a charismatic smile and an endless supply of energy, introduced viewers to his world alongside his 3 original wives, Mary, Janelle, and Christine. The family dynamic was complex, but seemingly functional, and their choice to live a plural lifestyle was not born from coercion, but from a shared belief system rooted in their fundamentalist Mormon faith. In 2010,